What's going on, guys? My name is Ty. This is my 2022 Challenger Hellcat, and today we're going to be polishing and ceramic coating my car. So this is going to be my first video on the channel. I used to make Mustang videos. I had a CTSV. That was a bunch of headaches. I never recorded that vehicle, but I ordered this Challenger Hellcat brand new in March. Just picked it up this past Monday, which was the end of June. This is the first new car I've ever had, so if you've been following this channel or any of my social media profiles for a while, I've always been a Coyote guy, so I betrayed the Coyote family by switching to the Hellcat platform, and I'm super stoked. We're here at my shop today. We are going to paint correct and ceramic coat the car on the paint, glass, and wheels. So we're super excited. I will be doing a video later on of a full walk around and whatnot, but we obviously want to make sure the car is clean, so let's go ahead and get started. So guys, what I do is I am a detail shop owner with two of my friends, and our business name is Royalty Auto Spa. It's not blank blank auto detailing because we are a legitimate auto spa. So let me explain real quick what I'm doing to these wheels and tires. So as we all know, these Dodges have a ton of brake dust from the giant brakes that they have. So before I even rinse the wheel off, when you rinse the wheel, you dilute the product before you spray it on. So I'm gonna go ahead and let the product sit and concentrate and then scrub the wheel in order to remove more brake dust. This is iron decontamination spray to remove any iron particles and fallout. This vehicle came from New York on a train, so I'm sure it has rail dust all over it. I'm gonna make sure you get every ounce of the wheel, and also please never let this dry in direct sunlight. You will ruin the finish of a lot of different things. And then we got our P&S brake buster wheel and tire cleaner. Go ahead and spray that on the tire. Tires are not super dirty because they're new, because if they were super dirty they'd be turning yellow or like a brown. Go ahead and spray the fender well too. And later in this video I'm going to show you guys, even though it's a brand new car, there's scratches, there's swirls, there's all different kinds of things I'm going to point out. And this is what I do on a daily basis, is I show clients with brand new vehicles the unfortunate side of big mass production from car companies. We went ahead and cleaned the wheels. Now it's time to get all the bugs off the car. So as you can see, I've collected a decent amount of bugs already in the first couple hundred miles. So we are going to rinse off the front end and the mirror caps. We're going to use our handy dandy P&S bug off, let it sit for about 15 to 20 seconds, rinse it, then we're going to start washing the car. All right guys, so car's all prepped, decontaminated, all the things we need to do. Even though the vehicle is a brand new 2022, blah, 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 you gotta think about where the car was built, what elements it was exposed to, when it was built during the year, and how did it get here. So, car was built in New York, I believe, got on a train, came down here, got on the transfer truck, went to the dealership. Now, most of the time, a lot of these vehicles get damaged on the transfer truck. And depending on the state you're in, legally, the dealerships don't have to disclose transfer truck damage to you. So, Tabitha, if you can come here, I'm gonna show you guys a couple things. So, can we pick this up right here? This scratch.
Yes.
So, this scratch is from the transfer truck or from the detailers at the dealership, because detailers at the dealerships really, they don't care too much about what they do. And if we move this way, you'll see there's not like a ton of swirls or like a ton of paint defects. However, there's definitely a decent amount of scratches on a car that is literally brand new. So I always use my light, I inspect the paint and see what we have going on. Right off the gate, or right out of the gate, excuse me, I noticed there was this big scratch right here on the edge. That was there when I picked it up. There's a cluster of scratches and swirls in this area too. All around the door handle. Now, could have been me, could have been dealership, I don't know. I don't really care. The dealership is super cool, you know. They disclosed any and all damages that happened to me, which they don't have to, like I said, but they did anyways. Right here is honestly the worst part on the car. I don't know what happened or what got hit, but there's some serious scuff marks and scratches right there. And our goal right now is gonna be to remove them. So based off what I've seen with the whole car, we're gonna do a single stage paint correction, and that'll remove pretty much everything. I hope it will at least. And if you look right here, you can actually see that there is a back quarter panel. So you can clay bar it to remove it. Sometimes you have to polish it to get it off. In this case, we're gonna have to polish it. It's not too big of a deal. I'm not too upset. As someone who works with paint on a daily basis, I know how to fix it. I know how to get it right. And with this being my own car, I'm gonna be very more meticulous than what I would with anything else. So we're going to get her done. So let's start taping up the trims and get to polishing. All right, everyone, so what we're doing right now is we're doing a single step paint correction to my 2022 Hellcat. And you're asking, why should you have to do paint correction to a brand new car that costs almost $80,000? Well, the answer is machines paint cars, people transport cars. There's a lot of room for error in here. I was using this area right here as like a test section to see what I could do. So we're gonna be able to remove pretty much all the deep scratches from the transfer truck, all the overspray, we'll be good to go. And the reason you wanna do this, even if the car is brand new, is because you don't want the true finish of the paint to be hidden. So that's why you paint correct, and then you protect it with ceramic coating. So. All right guys, so the car has been fully polished. We got Jordan coating the wheels right now. We're putting a marine coating on the wheels because it is a boat after all. The reason we're doing that is because marine coatings typically are a lot more dense than the normal ceramic coating. So with these, having these big Brembos and these beautiful calipers, I want to keep them in as good shape as possible and intact. So we're going to coat the car, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we're done, and we'll get some final shots.